Have you ever pondered what truly wounds a woman not during the passionate embrace of love, but when her regard for the man before her has withered away? What if I were to tell you that her deepest hurt isn't found in your absence, but rather in your profound calm? Before we delve into this revelation, consider this. If you have ever found yourself questioning your innate worth within a relationship, if you have ever bent over backward, contorting yourself to prove your deservingness of affection and fidelity, then these words are specifically for you. Remain with us until the very end, for this discourse will not merely recalibrate your perspective. It might just spare you from many years of emotional turmoil. Please acknowledge this message by liking it and subscribe to our channel, The Path of Enduring Wisdom. Together, let us embark on this Stoic journey toward genuine self-respect, undeniable clarity, and profound freedom. Let us begin. Chapter 1: The Unsettling Shift. It commences with an almost imperceptible subtlety. Her vocal cadence assumes a distant quality. Her eyes, which once sparkled with an eager curiosity when meeting yours, now merely drift past you as if you have faded into the background noise of her existence. You cautiously inquire if she is well. Her response is a curt, "I am fine." Yet deep within you sense the falsity of her words. This is the precise juncture where the majority of men yield to panic. They intensify their efforts. They dispatch a deluge of text messages, meticulously plan lavish surprises, purchase expensive gifts, soften their tone of voice, and even offer apologies for transgressions they never committed. However, Marcus Aurelius, the venerable Roman emperor, would have counseled you to pause, to observe with keen discernment, and most importantly, not to react impulsively. For there exists one profound truth that women struggle to reconcile within themselves, one thing that inflicts a pain few will ever openly acknowledge. Your unshakable indifference after her interest has evaporated. This is not a feigned apathy, nor passive aggression, nor a sullen pout. It is a true, deeply rooted Stoic calm. You see, when a woman begins to withdraw, she instinctively anticipates your pursuit. When she subjects your perceived value to a test, she expects you to plead for her attention. And when her esteem for you diminishes, she fully anticipates your relentless efforts to win her back. But when you do not, when you remain unmoving, it quietly yet utterly devastates her ego. Chapter 2: The Stoic Mind versus the Needy Man. Let us transport ourselves back in time, over 1900 years. Marcus Aurelius, the revered emperor of Rome, confronted betrayal, disloyalty, and the anguish of a broken heart, much as we do in our contemporary lives. Yet he penned these immortal words: "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." The average man in similar circumstances desperately begs for closure. The Stoic man, however, seeks clarity and understanding from within himself. A woman who no longer values you mistakenly believes she wields emotional dominion over you. She convinces herself that by retracting her affection, she can ensnare you in a maelstrom of desperation. But when you remain utterly still, when your very soul stays perfectly centered, she experiences a distinct and unsettling form of loss. For here lies a truth that few are willing to voice aloud. It is not your love that empowers her. It is your desperate need for her love. Consequently, when that need dissipates, so too does her grand illusion of control, and that, my friend, inflicts a profound wound upon her. Chapter 3. 10 Teachings from Marcus Aurelius to remain untouched by her disrespect. Let us now immerse ourselves in 10 timeless Stoic principles, profoundly inspired by Marcus Aurelius, that possess the power to render you unshakable, particularly when she begins to diminish your worth. 1. You could depart from life at this very moment. Let that profound realization govern all that you do, say, and think. This serves as a potent reminder of your finite mortality. Why squander precious time attempting to persuade someone to love you? Life is fleeting. Safeguard your inherent dignity. 2. If a thing is not right, do not do it. If a thing is not true, do not speak it. Do not masquerade as someone you are not merely to win her back. If she cannot value the authentic you, then she is not your true reflection. 3. The most profound vengeance lies in not becoming like your adversary. She may engage in manipulative games or test your resolve. Your calm silence, that is your most elevated and powerful response. 4. Cultivate tolerance toward others, but impose strict discipline upon yourself. Maintain your inner frame. Do not succumb to emotional weakness. Discipline is your steadfast ally. 5. The obstacle to action paradoxically advances action. That which stands in your way ultimately becomes the way forward. If she chooses to leave, that is not a rejection, it is a redirection. Harness that pain and transform it into potent fuel for your growth. 6. Very little is truly needed to fashion a happy life. It is entirely contained within yourself. You have no need for her validation. Your inner peace is not a commodity subject to negotiation. 7. Discard your perception of injury, and the injury itself vanishes. Do not interpret her shift in affection as a personal affront. Let it go. 8. You are a soul carrying a corpse. Harsh? Perhaps. Yet this aphorism serves to remind you to elevate your spiritual essence above the trivial games of flesh and ego. 9. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Do not exhaust yourself explaining your worth. Embody your values. Allow your very character to speak volumes on your behalf. 10. How utterly ridiculous, and indeed how peculiar it is to be surprised by anything that naturally occurs in life. Do not react with shock. Anticipate change. Women are fluid beings. Relationships naturally undergo shifts and transformations. Be like water, not like an uncontrolled fire. Chapter 4. The insidious trap of proving your worth. Allow me to share a narrative. There once lived a man, let us refer to him as Darius. He was a strong, deeply contemplative individual. He found himself deeply enamored with a woman who over time began to slowly lose interest in him. At first, he attributed her changes to mere stress. Then he began to keenly observe the subtle shifts in her body language, how she ceased responding to his gentle touch, how she perpetually seemed too weary for anything. Darius did not raise his voice in anger. He did not cast blame upon her. Instead, he embarked on a relentless quest to prove the depth of his love. He meticulously planned a romantic weekend getaway. He penned heartfelt letters expressing his devotion. He purchased an exquisite necklace adorned with her most beloved gemstone. She offered a smile, but it was hollow, lacking genuine warmth. Then one day, she simply informed him, "I require space." Darius begged, pleaded, and promised to become a better man, yet she departed nonetheless. Years later, he reflected upon that period with a newfound clarity and a quiet, profound pain. Not because she had left him, but because in his desperation he had forgotten who he truly was. He had entirely forgotten his own inherent worth. Do not replicate Darius's error. If she no longer values you, the absolute worst course of action you can take is to attempt to convince her of your worth. You are not a salesperson hawking your very soul. Withdraw. Do so silently, do so powerfully. Allow your absence to resonate with a volume far greater than any words you could utter. Chapter 5. Why your silence shatters her illusion. Herein lies the profound paradox. The more a woman believes she possesses your unwavering attention, the less she truly respects it. When you become quiet, not as a manipulative tactic, but because you are genuinely at peace with the potential loss of her, something fundamental shifts within her perception. She begins to realize that she never truly possessed you in the first place. Your silence communicates to her what no amount of words ever could. That your love was a precious gift, not a transactional exchange, and once that gift is gracefully withdrawn, her carefully constructed reality begins to fracture. Because now, she cannot assign blame to you. She cannot level accusations against you. She cannot exert control over you. She is left to confront her own choices and their consequences, and that, more than anything else, inflicts a deep and unsettling wound. Chapter 6. Women value what they feel, not what you do. You may offer a woman your entire heart, your devoted time, your boundless energy, your very future. But if she does not inwardly feel your intrinsic value, she will not bestow respect upon you. The undeniable truth is that women are primarily emotional beings. They are instinctively drawn to the sensations you evoke within them when you are present. Do you radiate purpose? Do you command your personal space with quiet authority? Do you remain calm and composed under immense pressure? Or do you perpetually seek her reassurance and approval? A woman begins to devalue you when she perceives that your sense of self-worth is precariously dependent upon her opinion of you. But when she discerns that you are whole and complete, both with her and without her, that is when a profound curiosity is reawakened within her. That is when she begins to question everything she thought she knew. And that is when she experiences the deepest hurt, for she comprehends that she has lost a man who, profoundly, never actually needed her. Chapter 7. The Unbreakable Mindset. The truly strongest man is not the one who desperately clings to love. It is unequivocally the one who possesses the unyielding strength to walk away from disrespect. You must grasp this fundamental truth. When a woman no longer values you, The external battle for her attention is already irrevocably lost. However, your inner war, the profound struggle to remain whole and true to yourself, that war can still be gloriously won. Marcus Aurelius did not pursue people. He governed an empire, yet he prioritized the governance of his own mind above all else. You may not rule a vast kingdom, but you are absolutely obligated to rule your own emotions. Be a towering mountain, not a fluttering leaf. When the fierce winds of her indifference begin to blow, do not sway, do not chase. Instead, stand utterly still. And in that profound stillness, she will acutely feel the immense weight of what she has truly lost. Chapter 8. Final Reflections from Marcus Aurelius. Allow me to impart this final, profound thought from the ancient emperor himself. Do not waste what remains of your life in speculating about your neighbors, unless with a view to some mutual benefit. In essence, cease expending your precious mental energy wondering what she is contemplating. Stop meticulously analyzing her silences, her text messages, her ever-shifting moods. Your time is sacred. Your energy is divine. Invest it only where it is genuinely valued, not where it must be desperately begged for. Chapter 9. The Choice. So now you stand at a crucial crossroads. She no longer values you. She fully anticipates your pursuit. Will you succumb to her expectations, or will you rise far above the prevailing noise? Will you truly embody the Stoic calm that so bewilders her ego, but simultaneously nourishes and strengthens your very soul? This is your defining moment. Not a moment to win her back, but a powerful moment to win yourself back. And when you achieve this, when you hold firm to your boundaries, when you courageously walk away, when you remain immutably rooted in your inherent worth, you will then perceive that this, above all else, is what wounds her the most. Not because you sought to punish her, but because you loved her without ever needing her. And that, my friend, is a profound kind of strength she never anticipated. With that said, thank you for watching, and until our next conversation,